Welcome everyone to our evening yoga class. I hope you have all had a wonderful Monday, and we'll finish off our Monday with a nice, relaxing yoga practice. So we're going to start in a downward dog. So I want you to go ahead and just walk it on out. We're going to keep our feet about shoulder width apart. Going and pedaling those feet. We're just going to go and warm everything up. Maybe moving your hips side to side. Just relaxing into this pose. And then we're going to go ahead and come into a high plank. Just take a nice deep breath in. And then on the exhale, back to the down dog. Good, and again, just warming up here. So if you just move your shoulders a little bit, kind of rock back and forth. Again, moving those feet. Keeping your head in a nice neutral position. And let's go ahead and go to a plank again. And then coming back to down dog. And that really nice, good stretch. Now we're going to go ahead and take our right hand and tap our left shin or foot, and then bring it back. We're going to do that for a total of 10 times. After your last one, let's do the other side. And then once you're done, let's go ahead and pedal those feet again. We're going to now lift up the right leg up into the air, into a nice three-legged dog. And then step that right leg up the front in between your hands. And we're going to come up into a nice crescent lunge. Just focusing on our breath here. And then I want you to go ahead and drop that back foot and pivot it. The front heel is going to be in line with the arch of your back foot. Warrior two, arms are out. And you have a nice soft gaze over your front middle finger. And then we're going to bring that right arm up as the left arm slides down our leg. Keeping that chest nice and open. Looking at the ceiling, or if that bothers your neck, looking down at the ground. Let's come back to warrior two. And then we're going to windmill our arms forward onto the ground. And we're going to come back into a plank. Lower down into a cobra. up. There we go. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. Let's do that again. Another nice deep breath in. And then on the exhale, we're going into a down dog. Now I want you to go ahead and lift that left foot up. And then go ahead and step it on forward in between your hands. Coming on up to a nice crescent lunge. And then pivoting that back leg and lowering that heel down. Front foot, if the heel is in line with the arch of the back foot, arms come out to the side. And we're into a warrior two. Nice soft gaze. Over the front middle finger. Making sure your front knee does not go over your toes. And see if you can lengthen your arms. Bringing those fingertips closer to the walls. And then we're going to bring our left arm up as we slide the right hand down. And then come back to warrior two. Windmill those arms down. Step back, lower down, up to cobra. Great job. And then let's go into a nice down dog. We're just going to hang out here for just a moment, taking those nice deep breaths and seeing if you can lower your heels a little bit more. And then we're going to go ahead and come into a plank. We're going to go ahead and bring our left knee to our left elbow for a count of 4. After you finish the 4, do the right side. And then when you finish those, back to a down dog. Now we're going to go ahead and transition into a plank, a side plank, excuse me. So what we're going to do, we're coming to a plank, and then we're going to keep our right hand on the ground while the left hand goes into the air. So let's transition first into the plank, and then going into that side plank. And you can always bring a knee down onto the ground for a modified pose. And then come back to a plank, back to down dog. Again, head is in a nice neutral position. And then we're going to come back to a plank. And let's set up for the other side. Right arm in the air, And then come back to a plank and back to down dog. And then we're going to go ahead and slowly lower down into a child's pose. So we're coming down onto our knees, untucking the toes, arms are stretching out, forehead is resting on the mat. Take a few more nice deep breaths in and out. On your next exhale, we're going to come up into a tabletop. Knees are in line with our hips, and shoulders are in line with our wrist. We're going to do a couple of quick cat-cows. So as we inhale, we're going to bring our chin to the ceiling. Really get that nice open chest here. As we exhale, chin to chest and round that back, especially the upper back here. Inhale up. Exhale, tuck. Follow your own breath. We're going to do 2 more. And then come back to a neutral spine. We're going to go ahead and come to a seated position with our legs out in front of us. And go ahead and keep them bent. We aren't doing a really strenuous stretch right now. We're just going to go ahead and make it a nice passive stretch. So bent knees, we're going to round our back, and we're just going to go ahead and lean forward. Nice forward bend here. And I slowly want you to walk yourself back up, walk your hands back up, and we're going to go into a pigeon pose. So we're going to start with our left foot in front. So what that's going to do is we're going to go ahead and fold that left leg. So the knee, the shin, and the foot are on the ground. We're taking that right leg behind us. Now you can stay right here if you're getting this great hip opener. Or to make it a little bit more intense, you can walk yourself down and relax onto your forearms. On your next exhale, we're going to come back up. We're going to swing that right leg up, and then the left leg back, and that same position. Again, you can stay up right here, or you can go on down. You might notice one side is a little tighter than the other, and that is okay. I notice now my right side is really pretty tight. So just breathe into the pose. You should feel a stretch, but it should not be painful. Keep your face nice and soft. And now I want you to go ahead and gently walk yourself back up. Bring both feet in front. Feet are on the ground. We're going to sit up nice and tall. Take a nice deep breath in. And on the exhale, we're gently going to roll back down, using our hands underneath our thighs to help guide us. And we're going to use our abdominals to lower ourselves down one vertebrae at a time. Shoulders, neck, and head are the last to come down. Now I want you to go ahead and bring both knees into your chest and rock side to side. Good. Now we're going to take those knees and we're going to do a circle, an outward circle. So we're going to go and circle them and bring them back in. One more, and let's reverse direction. Last one coming up. And bring them back. Now I want you to go ahead, hold on to the left leg and straighten out the right leg. We're going to take that left leg across the body for a nice spinal twist. Trying to keep both shoulders on the ground. Just relaxing into this pose. Now let's come back to center. Hug that left knee in again. And then bring the right knee in. And we're going to straighten the left leg out. And then bring that right leg over. And again, really breathing in to this pose. And then come back to center. Hug that right knee in again. And then the left, so both knees are in together. Let's rock side to side again. And then we're going to roll ourselves up. So we're going to rock back and forth. And come up into a nice seated position. Crossing the legs. Let's take 4 deep breaths in. Here we go. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. And out. 2 more. and out. Last time. And out. Go ahead and slowly blink your eyes open. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you on this practice today. I hope you have a wonderful evening. We will not have class next week, but I will see you in 2 weeks. I hope you have a wonderful evening and a wonderful week. Thank you so much. Namaste.